It's week 1 of the 2027 season, where division rivals will clash in the NFC South. It's the Bucs and the Saints, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workout.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They're going to be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Oklahoma.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. And what did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. But I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
The right side to Olave. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Irving. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds Likely, his tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he will score. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Saints nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He's got it in the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Irving. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
To the tight end, Likely. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the air one more time. That caught by Davis. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got it at the 3. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a start to the second touchdown in this opening half. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for the Saints.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's fumbled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now from the gun. This one complete right side. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, And now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. For the middle, that's caught by Moore. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw. Godwin working the right side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. He'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
This is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They face 2nd down and 7. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Here comes 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw here is complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and mark him down up beyond the 30.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome back to football. Everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip of the year around the NFL. We'll begin with a good one up in East Rutherford. Dallas paying a visit to the New York Jets. And it's the Cowboys who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. C.J. Stroud throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And that one all tied. We saw a strong first half out of running back Bucky Irving. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground. in those first 2 quarters.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. A short one caught by the tight end Johnson, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A handoff as they try to run it here, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Saints. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The extra point is good. Saints draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Irving. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. This one on target to Godwin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Godwin working the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now, a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Third and long.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. On down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Buccaneers.
They'll stick with him again. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Chris Braswell there on the stop. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. No issues there. This one is good. And the Saints will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll run with Irving. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
First down, fellas.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. This one on target to Godwin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A kid, this is Irving. Whoa! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Right back to Irving. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. On the handoff, it's Irving. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now this time they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Barker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That deep for Olave. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bucs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That caught by Davis. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Back to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll go up for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. That'll be incomplete, and now we are down to likely just one more play.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go. One final play. That's taken in. And it'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less. here in Week 1.
Why you giving up?
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.